Hey girlfriend, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you've been here for a while, make sure you hit that bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. So today I am trying the oh so popular thing right now in the natural hair community, hair paint wax. FYI, this is not a sponsored video. This is purely something that I am doing because you asked me. I typically wouldn't dabble in any products like this. When I hear the term hair paint wax, it seems really harsh. Seems like something that could be drying to the hair. It just seems like chemical to me. I had already opened it because I was curious. I have not used it or anything yet, but I did open it, and to my surprise, it smells like men's deodorant. Like, I wasn't expecting this smell at all. It actually smells quite pleasant. There's so many colors to choose from, but I chose gold because I want to channel my previous years. I don't know if you guys know that, but that's the reason why my YouTube name is what it was. I wasn't even doing YouTube videos at the time. I used to have gold highlights in my relaxed hair, and some of my friends would call me Goldie. That's where the channel name X Golden came from, and I still go by X Golden today, even though my hair is virgin hair. As one that does not dabble in hair color, it's gonna be interesting to see my hair a different color. I hope this works out. I hope it turns out cute. So I washed my hair this morning. The product does say that it needs to be applied on damp hair, so I do have a spray bottle here with me to spray my hair. And I have on a shirt that I don't mind getting dirty. I don't really leave the house in this. Well, I leave the house, but I don't really go anywhere important with this shirt on. I got my New Orleans shirt on. I've been missing New Orleans. It's one of my favorite places. Really want to go back. So yes, I washed my hair. All I applied in my hair was a leave-in this morning after washing it. So I also need a styler because it says apply on damp hair and style as usual. So I'm gonna put my moisturizer in there first, and then I'll put the wax on there on top of the moisturizer. Got a little clippy clip. So I'm gonna style my hair in twist. I'm gonna do a little twist out. And maybe even, yeah, we're gonna do a twist out. And then I did like a rough detangling of my hair. Not rough, but I didn't do the most thorough detangling this morning. Alright, I'm gonna add a little bit of the Bella Curls. And from my research, I've seen that you have to use more product than what you think you need. So, I don't even know what this feels like. Oh, it's pretty firm. Like, I'm pushing down on there pretty firm. Oh yeah, it's not even really showing up. I might need to use like a whole jar of this stuff. I know I want my ends to be. Bye. Bye. Hi. Hi. I really smell like a man's armpit right now. I mean, I guess in the best way. I am so curious about the end result. And you know what? It doesn't feel drying at all. It actually feels slick, like almost like a lip balm. It feels just like lip balm. I mean, there's beeswax in it, so yeah. like my hair is not shrinking back right away. So I'm wondering if, because it's like a heavier product, like a wax, I'm wondering if that's gonna give me some stretch. You know what I'm worried about? I'm worried about it transferring onto my clothes. Is it something that's really wearable without it transferring onto things? Like, I don't want it getting on my car seats, the headrest or anything. I might have to take it easy in the top because I don't want to look like, I don't want to look crazy. Yeah, look at it. It actually stretches your hair out quite a bit, because typically a cream product or something would not stretch my hair like this. So I'm thinking that we're gonna get a little bit of stretch. Like, that doesn't happen really. My hair normally bounces right back. To be quite honest, I feel like I could have did a wash and go with this product. Look at the definition. My hair doesn't typically do this with product, like with any product. First off, I think because it is a wax, it's gonna give you crazy definition because it's really coating the hair strands. That definition is bizarre. It's actually not a pain in the butt to apply. That's crazy. And no, this is not heat damage. I don't use heat. This is just the front portion of my hair is a looser texture. And then some portions in the back are a looser texture. This is pretty common. A lot of people will find that they have a looser texture in the front, which is also why when people actually do use heat, when you flat iron the front of your hair, you really should be extra cautious. It's like not even. This wax is thick. I don't want all of this to be totally colored. You guys, I'm like crossing my fingers. I'm hoping I do not look like a fool. Like I have stuff to do tomorrow. So we really gotta get this right. Last piece on this side. Wetting it, adding a bit of styling cream, detangling. I'm just glad the smell isn't super strong because I don't know if I would be able to bear it if it smelled like paint or something. I think the name that they chose for the product is not the best named. I think they named it exactly what it is, like a hair paint wax, but I think the name is a bit offsetting. It kind of, like a person like me, I wouldn't typically I wouldn't see this in the store and be like, oh, like let me try this, because it just sounds so harsh. So far, I'm happy with like the way that it's looking, the placement of it. We're gonna hope that when I take this down, it's not like clumpy. I'm hoping that my hair doesn't feel stiff. I'm just hoping that this twist out turns out good. You guys, I'm just doing this to make sure that there isn't like a whole bunch of excess product sitting on top of the twist. I don't want it to be clumpy or anything. Like, I don't really twist my hair with gel, but it does feel like as if you like I use gel. Now this side is drying up. You guys can see the difference because this side is just freshly done and it's still kind of damp. This side is drying up. I'm gonna let this side get even with this side before I cover my hair, and then you guys will see in the morning how it turns out. I'm really looking forward to seeing how it looks. So the process of applying it was not a pain in the butt like I was thinking it would be, and it's not as messy. Man, should I do my eyebrows? No, I'm just kidding. They'd be like, brother, you doing too much. Okay, I'll see you guys in the morning when it's time to take this down. All right, so it's the very next day and I slept with my bonnet on, and surprisingly, not a lot of transfer on the bonnet. There is some transfer, but it's not as much as I thought. My hair feels, it does feel stiff. It feels like as if I used like a lot of gel in my hair. As I'm touching my hair, there's not a lot of product transferring onto my hands. So I'm gonna begin taking my hair down. And taking it down, yeah, it doesn't feel dry or anything. And I actually went back to the site last night before I went to bed and read over the ingredients, and the site actually says that this is a natural product, that it is not harsh for your hair. Because I was gonna say I would be worried about doing this too often, but the site says that it poses no harm. I didn't know how I felt about a person doing this too often. The results that I'm getting with the way that my hair is looking right now, I would say I would recommend someone to use something like this instead of using a permanent hair dye, because the permanent hair dye, when my hair was colored, everything was all good, and it took a really long time before my hair began to look terrible. And I see a lot of people and they color their hair and they say, oh, you know, my hair is still healthy and it's bleached, but it's still healthy. Natural hair takes a minute to show that damage, but over time you'll see that your hair, it's not the same condition that it was in previously. Okay, I'm seeing some product buildup where I used too much product, so I would say make sure you're just coating the hair and product isn't just sitting, because once it's there and I can feel it, it just feels like a wax. So that's not what you want. But overall, I'm liking the way it's looking so far. Comment below right now, what do you think so far? Woo. Look at all of that transfer on my shirt. So much. I should put a robe on. Shoot. I'll like brush it off. Got my little pick. I'm just picking out the back, making sure there's no visible center part. I find it easier to kind of pick and get rid of those parts as you go. Oh, my doorbell's ringing. One thing that I miss about having color in my hair is anytime you do a twist out or like a set style, you see the definition more than when your hair is just like black. But I won't do it again. I won't do permanent. But this looks cool. I think this is a cool product to use if you're like gonna go to like a hair event or like something like Coachella or Essence Fest. just to change up your look temporarily. I'm down with the temporary change. Ooh, look. The color shows really good. I'm impressed. Feeling like ex-golden again. Alright, I'm gonna fix this hairline because it's rough. Fix this part and everything, and I'll be right back with the finished look and overall little review. Alright guys, this is the finished look and I really like it. I would do it again. I dust the, you know, the little fallout off of my clothes, but as you can see, it's back. So this is, I'm not sure if it's just because I use more than the instructions said to use, because it says use a little bit, but I wanted to make sure that it was actually going to show on my hair. So if you give this a try, just take it easy, don't use too much product. Hopefully you don't get this continuous fallout, because I don't like it. I don't like the fallout. I feel like as I'm walking there's gonna be like a cloud of like fallout everywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a spin so you can see the back. And that's it. I'm gonna leave a link down to this actual website in the description. I originally looked on Amazon for what is it called, hair paint wax, and there are so many different brands and there are so many different reviews, both good and bad, under each different brand. So what I did, I was like, I just typed in Google hair paint wax, and this website was the first link that came up, and I decided to go with this one because a lot of those Amazon sellers had terrible reviews. Some people received product that was already opened. Some people complained about the smell, and this was completely wrapped in like plastic, like cling wrap, not cling wrap, but like sealed plastic. And then also there was a seal when you open the cap, so you know that it's a brand new product. And then also the smell was quite pleasant. It smelled like men's deodorant, and this product claims to be a natural plant-based product. I believe it said plant-based on the site. I'll leave information in the description box. A lot of those other Amazon sellers, I'm not sure what they're putting in it. Since people complained about the way that some of those smelled, I didn't want to risk it. I didn't want to risk it. Just simple as that. Choose whatever you want to choose. This one was super cheap. I think it was under $7. It was under 10 for sure, but it was really cheap. It was like $6 or $7. It didn't take long to come, probably about 4 days. So that's it. Comment down below, let me know what you would like to see me try next on my natural hair, and then let me know what you think of this. Make sure you share this video with a friend, whether she loves to dye her hair or if she's like me and is like anti-hair dye. This is a fun way to switch it up, so definitely share this with a fellow natural. It doesn't even have to be a fellow natural, just anybody with hair, okay? Because I even think this is something cool to do with your kids on like crazy hair day. I think it's just cool to add a splash of color. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Until next time, I wish you nothing but peace and love.